Hello. This time I will talk about emotions, difficult emotions and chronic illness. Because when you have chronic illness such as ME, CFS or long COVID, you will experience some difficult moments when you are trying to adjust to your new life with difficult illness. It's also difficult that chronic illnesses, often the symptoms come in waves. You might get better, you might feel optimistic about that you are maybe getting cured or getting better, you are able to do a bit more, and then you lose that again. And you may lose a lot when you're chronically ill. You may lose your ability to work or study, your friends, your ability to walk, for example, your hobbies and so on. So of course you are sad and you feel lots of difficult moments. For me, for example, I was in denial at least a year when I got ill, because I was at some point I was actually getting better, but then I crashed again, and even then I thought I will get better again, but I didn't. So only when I got my diagnosis and when I learned more about ME, I realized this is it. I'm chronically ill. I might get a little bit better, but probably won't get cured. But you don't need to think that you won't get cured. Of course you might, spontaneously even, or you might find some treatments, of course. If you have been suffering ME, CFS or long COVID only a short time, you have more chances to get better actually. After the denial phase, when I realized that I will not be healthy again, I fell into a deep black hole emotionally. I didn't see any way out. It was terrifying. But after a time, I started to adjust with the change and adjust and try to enjoy the good things in my life. There are still many good things. But of course, every time I get worse again, I fall into that same hole again. For example, about a year ago, I lost the strength in my wrists all of a sudden. I couldn't make my food anymore. I couldn't make even the small housework I was able earlier. I couldn't use my rollator so that I could go out independently, couldn't drive a car, couldn't wheel my wheelchair on my own, so I needed lots more help. I couldn't even, I still can't, cut my fingernails or toenails. The thing is that the negative emotions, they come and you can accept them. They won't kill you. It might feel bad for a time, but I promise you it will get better. The thing is, there has been lots of research in psychology about suppressing emotions, and all the researchers show that if you try to do that, if you deny your negative emotions, you will feel worse. They will add depression. You might be depressed already because you have lost so much, but they will, if you won't allow your feelings to come, it will get even worse. For example, one research was about how afraid are you of spiders. The researchers showed you some pictures of spiders and tried to make you feel scared. First group was told that name your emotions, what you feel when you see the spider, and analyze them. Second group was told to be optimistic. Just tell yourself it's just a spider, it won't hurt you. The third group was told to avoid emotions, try not to be scared. And only the first group that was advised to analyze and name their feelings felt less afraid, and the other two groups felt more afraid. And of course you feel sad. Grieving is healing. You are allowed to feel broken. That's okay. Show some compassion towards yourself. You shouldn't blame yourself if you crash again and again, if you get this post-exertional malaise. Even feelings can sometimes make you crash. For example, many people say that if they have lots of stress in life, they can get this post-exertional malaise from the stress. I haven't experienced crash from stress, but I'm an enthusiastic person. So sometimes if I get too enthusiastic about something, I can feel maybe not a real crash, but my symptoms get worse. I get chest pain, I get dizzy, I get tired and so on. So good advice is not, even then you don't need to try to avoid these feelings, but you can make them go away easily if you just concentrate on them. I understand if you are in the middle of the crash, if you're feeling really, really bad, you can't start accepting your emotions in a new way. But when you are feeling a little bit better, you can try this. If you feel sad, angry, bitter, anything like that, any negative emotions, breathe deep. Breathe in through your nose and out from your mouth. You can stop for a moment and feel the breath coming from your nose, in your throat, and in your chest and stomach. So breathe. Then try to be open and curious towards your emotions. It won't make them feel any better. You might feel that, okay, it feels bad. It feels awful. I don't want to experience this feeling, but hang on there. It's okay to feel bad. Name your emotions. What are you feeling right now? And then try to analyze them. How can you name? How do you know that you are, for example, sad? And where does it feel in your body? Can you feel it in your chest, on your stomach, or in your head? How does it feel to be sad or angry or any kind of negative emotions? It's okay, because they will pass. Just like Gandalf said, this too shall pass. Emotions are not the same as you. You can imagine that emotions are like clouds. If you stop and look in the clouds, you can see that the clouds, they come and they go and they pass. And this way you can distance yourself a bit from your feelings. And it's okay, you can feel bad, but it's okay to feel bad. You'll feel a little bit better a bit later. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe my channel if you want to hear some more about tips how to deal with chronic illness. And I wish you all good mental health. Bye-bye.